هذا؟
غلطة مش غلطته هنسكته بشوية نكت من أيام زدته ونشتته ونفردته ونغلطه ونظبطه نشبطه في الحاجات اللي بتلخبطه قربوا شوية عشان احنا بعدنا شينا كتير السنين دي وتعبنا.
Welcome to Jordan, to the Dead Sea, and welcome to the Med Film Factory Assembly. For the past almost 10 months we've been working with all of you individually. Directors, then producers, then directors, but this is the time when we are all together. And for us, it's like a dream coming true. So I would like really to welcome all of you. It's very important to benefit from every second in this assembly. We're all here to network, to talk, to learn, to build. So thank you everybody, welcome again. I want to introduce the General Manager of the Film Commission, Mr. George David.
Once again, I'd like to reiterate what Mohamed said. Thank you all for joining us today. We got the most interest. Our region got the most interest, of course next to Hollywood, but that should tell us something, that there is a lot of interest in the industry in the region now, even as far as Eastern Asia. So we are all at the right place at the right time.
One thing which came actually from an Irish producer who came to a session in a previous training initiative, a guy called Paddy MacDonald, who said it's also quite interesting the way that a pitch is about talking to a person who could potentially support a project, but actually a pitch is also about learning something about your project yourself. And I thought that was a very good insight, that in a way the exposition, the explanation of a project can sometimes help you see where there are, you know, how the narrative goes in explaining it in 5 minutes also tells you something about how it's working, or potentially how it's working as a concept for a project. So listen to your own pitches, and afterwards maybe there's something helpful and constructive from the process of pitching for your projects, okay? The second thing was to say, and I heard from some of the participants about looking at other advice on the internet and in books on pitching. I mean, obviously pitching is important and worth thinking very carefully about and doing seriously, but it's also true there's no absolute formula. It's like in other areas of human activity, like just to communicate in a clear and convincing way is what is necessary. I mean, we should think about how we explain a project, but it isn't like there's a magic formula. It's really you and your projects and your personalities in your projects that are crucial.